This is a huge headache for Facebook and indeed the Data Protection Commission. So it was widely reported over the weekend that a database containing personal information of some 533 million Facebook users around the world had been uploaded online, and it's not that difficult to come across. People across the weekend on Twitter were posting that they managed to gain access to it within minutes, and it contains a huge amount of personal data about users on Facebook. Facebook are saying that this is part of a leak that took place, that was discovered in 2019 and has since been repaired, fixed. It's no longer the case. However, the information from that time was uploaded. So Graham Doyle from the Office of the Data Protection Commission here in Ireland has said that they are looking into it to try and verify and ensure that it is indeed from an old hack, an old leak versus something new. The key issue, though, with the information that many of us, myself included, put on Facebook is very often it doesn't change. So your name stays the same, where you're from stays the same, your date of birth, your telephone number, which is a big concern. I saw a few journalists putting up, that they found their own accurate mobile number. The mobile numbers of politicians, of celebrities, of all kinds of everybody were within this database that is up online. And so it is a huge issue. And even if it's found that this is part of the old leak, the fact of the matter is, the information is still out there.
Yeah. Just a quick question about WhatsApp that's owned by Facebook. Is any of that information compromised?
Your messages are end-to-end encrypted, and WhatsApp, you may remember there's been a lot of talk about this over the last number of months about how much data gets shared between WhatsApp and Facebook. While WhatsApp is a Facebook company, the information is kept separately. So any of your messages, that sort of stuff, will stay within WhatsApp. However, as I mentioned, if your telephone number has been inserted on Facebook, chances are you were part of this. Now, you may remember, Pat, I don't know if you do, but the day after the Cambridge Analytica story broke here in Ireland, I was on with you and I went through my Facebook archive. I downloaded every single element of information that Facebook had on me that was available to me to get in the archive. And we found out that your mobile number was in my Facebook archive, even though you do not have Facebook and you do not use Facebook. It was there because I downloaded the Facebook Messenger app. And for me to have that app on my phone back then, I needed to give over access to my contacts and my call history. And obviously we've spoken on the phone many times. So as a result, your phone number was in my archive, which is obviously it's been rectified since then. But it's a huge cause for concern because many of us, up until the point of Cambridge Analytica, didn't really think twice about what information we shared online, what information we gave access to apps on our phones. So I do think this is going to be another cause for people to be cautious. If you have time over the next few days, go through and do a bit of an audit in terms of what information you have up online, whether it is visible to others or just given to a company. And if you're not happy with the company having it, you can take it back. You do have powers, you do have rights, particularly under GDPR. But it's just definitely worth doing a bit of legwork on to ensure that your data is as protected as can be.